200 million. Let's say 200 million. All right. 200 million persons. Out of this 200 million, according to KPMG, some of us, they are one of the most reliable organizations you can always quote. Their data are accurate. According to KPMG, we have how many percent of unemployed? We have 41 unemployed. That will give us, so 41% of Nigerians are unemployed. That will give you how many million? All right, next slide. Innovate or you die. Next slide. How many of us know what is called artificial intelligence? All right, who can help us? Yes, artificial intelligence. Yes.
Artificial intelligence is a new technology that has made solving problems easier.
A new technology that have made solving problem easier. Okay, who can try? Artificial intelligence. Who else can try? Yes. Okay, thank you, sir.
Artificial intelligence is a software or machine trained by humans to help identify and solve problems.
Good. So now, have you noticed that you have 82 million persons that are competing with you? You have not added AI. Plus AI. That is, so if you add AI, that is almost more than. No, I'm just painting the reality of situation so that you see the gravity of problem that we have. First of all, am I allowed to quote Bible, man? I've forgotten the scripture that says that if you war with men and you are tired, how much more when you war with horses? I don't know if we have come across that scripture before. If you are fighting with men and they weary you, how much more when you begin to fight with men on horses? So if just human beings, we are struggling like this, especially in Africa, imagine when you add artificial intelligence, where people are losing their jobs because organizations are there for profit making. And some of the things they need to pay you for, AI can do them. So why must I pay you? That's the simple truth. Why must I pay you for a job machine can do and I'm not going to pay salary? No, let's be factual. I'm there to make profit as a businessman. So we must innovate either as businesses or as individuals, or we are going to die. Next slide, please. Now, Her Excellency is aware of a project I'm doing. I'm collaborating with a firm in the UK on artificial intelligence, how to leverage on it to create jobs in Africa. And we are having a project conference coming up in October. Now, the purpose of AI is going to take a lot of jobs away, but at the same time, it's creating a lot of jobs too. The jobs that AI is going to take away are those lousy jobs. Customer service. Yes. Sales and marketing, some part we go. How many of us know about telemedicine? All of those things are going, so machines, technologies are going to take up some roles. So you must look at how can I position myself, my business, that no matter what happens, I stay afloat. So we are looking at how we can leverage on AI to create jobs as well as to enable business to grow from point A to point B. Next slide, please. All right. Now, I just highlighted some jobs that may likely suffer because of the emergence of artificial intelligence. Healthcare, customer service, banking and finance services and insurance, logistics, retail, cybersecurity, transportation, marketing, and all of those sectors, we have a lot of disruption because of artificial intelligence. Something happened to my friend that does, she's into project management. Now, with AI now, I wanted to write an email. And instead of me to bother I just put it there. And it generated information for me. I just edited it and I sent it. So even as a project manager, if you don't innovate, some people call themselves content creators, you will lose your jobs. Social media content create, you will lose. I saw an app that can create website in 5 minutes. Yes, in 5 minutes. If I'm allowed, I can share it here. I should share. It creates a website for you in 5 minutes. I'm telling you. It creates logo for you, logo. So graphic designers are losing their jobs. With Canva. So when I saw the website that can create, the app that can create website in 5 minutes, I tried it and it worked. It worked and it went live. I'm going to share. So we have a lot of disruption and the world is not waiting for Africa. The world, you must desire to school yourself. The government will not do it for you. Sell your market by yourself. Nobody will sell it for you. It is important because I told my guys, every now and then what we do, we look at what is happening in China, in India. What are they doing there? Because you need to look at what those guys are doing there so that you can keep paying. Next slide. All right. The first question we need to ask ourselves, either as individuals or as businesses, is the starting point. Where are you now? All right, let's be a bit more practical. Do we have someone looking for a job? Someone, please come. Please hurry up. Where are you now? All right. What kind of job are you looking for?
Okay, I'm looking for a job with possibly an international NGO.
Okay. Yes, international NGO.
Yes.
Okay, for what role?
For administrative assistant or field worker.
That is admin assistant.
Yes.
Okay. Or field worker.
Yes.
Field worker is a bit broad. For what?
Yeah. Those that
Data
touch
collection or what?
not just the data collections, but those that works to let's say motivation of women and girls' child, helping collecting their data, follow up in their development in case there's any training there.
Okay.
Just the follow up and training.
Okay, so, but presently you're looking for a job, right?
Yes.
That is your present location, right?
Yes.
Now, can you get a job in 3 months?
Yeah, it's possible because I've been attending some trainings, both online and offline.
Okay.
And I've met with some individuals in similar field.
Okay.
Like I'm among the space, and I attend conferences too. And I just applied for a job there too.
Good. So now let's say project get a job in 3 months. Can we
Yes.
do that?
Yes.
So this is August.
Yeah. September, October.
So by October before October you must have a job.
Yes.
So work on that project.
Yes.
All right. So that is where we are going to.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and sit down. So now, if you want to get a job within the space of 3 months, there are things you must do. Okay? Like I said, it's a game of numbers. All right? Do you know this website, unjob.com? You are there, unjob. All right, I'm going to send you a lot of job websites. Then number 2, you need to visit, if you want to work in NGO, you need to visit all the NGOs websites in Abuja. I mean all of them. Now, one of the mistakes that job seekers do, when you go to a job website, there's a place called career. Some of us don't view that place. Have you noticed when you go to every website, there's a place called career? It's not there for fancy. That is where they put all their openings. So if you want to get a job within a time frame, list out all the organizations you are looking for. All right? Go to their website, look at their career section. If there's an opening there, you apply. Number 2, if there's no opening, apply. Number 3, apply to become an intern or a volunteer. It allows you to put one leg inside the company. Yes. So one leg is inside. And you are still outside. It is important. One of the easiest ways to get a job is through volunteering and internship. So you list out all the organizations that you want to work with, even if they didn't publicize vacancy. Apply to become a volunteer or an intern. It can be free. They may not pay you, but no problem. So I'm telling you what I've done over time, and it's working for young people that I've worked with. And it can also work for you. One thing about principle is that if you apply it, it will always work. It's a respect of nobody. So you must apply the principles of numbers. How many of us did mathematics here? Probability. Okay, the first law of probability is state what? What is the first law of probability? The higher the sample space, the more the probability of an event occurring, right? Yes. What it means is this. Look at this sample space. It's big, right? Look at this sample space. Now, this sample space and this sample space, which one is bigger? This one. Because this sample space is bigger, the probability of an event occurring here is more, space is small. Meaning that the sample space of your job application, if you do, let's say, 100 applications, except your village people are calling your name. If not, the possibility of being called for interview is there. It's simple. It's a game of numbers. So I see someone say, I'm looking for a job, and you ask the person, how many have you applied? I say, I've done only 7. No, now. You must go for the number game. More applications, more. Every day you are applying, every day. And by the grace of God, you will get it. That is one way to innovate. You are putting the effort. The effort. The effort. All right, next slide. All right. Please, let's go back. Let's go back. The starting point is where you are now in your career. The next one is your destination. Where are you going to? Now, I have a problem where somebody is in a career or is in a position for 5 years. You are in one particular point. I want to advise the person, what will you do, sir? Let's say the person is